What is going on, everybody? Today I have a very interesting video for you guys today about your man, Terry Silver, everybody. I really am beginning to really look forward to this guy. No, I don't like a lot about Silver's character, his acting, personally directed toward the actor, and obviously he's evil to the bone. And I still do think Matt Barnes is cooler. But with Cobra Kai Season 4 rapidly approaching, luckily, I felt that it'd be, since that's your main, topic to hear about, you're most interested in the Terry Silver character, charm predictions, everything. I feel like I'll give you a video about that today. But before we get into it, let's do a regular intro. Make sure you leave your comments down below. If you have any thoughts or theories about Terry Silver, about this one, or any others you'd like to share, I'd love to burn predictions and get now together. It's the most important thing to me. Just please emphasize. Please leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoy this video. Share this video. Can need all the views I can get. I'm sure there's someone out there who personally who would need like to see this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not. If you enjoy this channel's content, check out my reviews or not. Need all the views I can get. And without further ado, let's get into Silver. Danny. Ooh, boy. Now, speaking of that, do I think Terry Silver is going to repeat any of his, famous quotes from the Karate Kid 3? I want to just say that Terry will definitely say Danny, and he will definitely say now the real pains begins, but I don't really see them going in the direction of the one, honestly, I believe to be most popular, as in, oh, I like that, Johnny, I'm going to use it. Nah, I don't really see them going down that direction again. I mean, that's just more direct, repeat, come on. He doesn't need to say the same thing again. And besides, they're not out of town. I mean, the thing is, they wouldn't really say that to each other's faces because they're both a part now of the same operation in the Cobra Kai Dojo. But the real purpose of this video is Johnny Lawrence and Terry Silver. And I've mentioned this a little bit in some videos. It's not been the main point. But today I was thinking, what's my next video? And I'm like, why don't I do a little Terry Silver dynamic prediction, you would call it, honestly. And, that leads me to saying I'm really excited about Johnny and Daniel. About Terry Silver, revealing himself to Daniel. That's obviously going to be one of the most epic and definitely it's been one of the most anticipated, probably, if not the most anticipated, at least scene, not plot, but scene of this season when Daniel sees Terry Silver the first time. It's obviously one of the best, but when it comes to one of the most exciting plots, when it comes to Terry Silver especially this season, I just think that Terry Silver and Johnny are going to have such an interesting dynamic. Another thing to consider about it, too, is that these two are obviously on opposing sides. They're enemies. Now, they're going to be enemies, but they are the strongest of the two of each of their side. Johnny leads Daniel when it comes to a downright fight. And when it comes to, really being able to, train the students hard and, being more of a hammerhead, Terry Silver leads Kreese. Even over John Kreese. Like, Terry Silver is that insane. He will do he's just crazy. I mean, in the head, he's just, I tell you, he really can cause more damage. Is just so much more egotistical, hot-headed, just insane. It's hard. That's just the best way I can describe it. Insane. Way more than Kreese. And I just feel that this season, one of the most interesting things to see is going to be Terry Silver meeting Johnny. Because at first we know that Johnny's going to be like, wait a minute, what in the world's going on? And then, like, when he finds out, the name, Terry Silver's name, whether he hears it from Daniel or whether he asks him himself or John Kreese if introduces him to him, he's probably going to think back and be like, wait a minute, isn't that the guy that they were asking me about, all the way back in Season 1, Episode 7, when I was trying to get Cobra Kai, back eligible to find the tournament when, Kreese, Silver, and the Mike Barnes dude, he might think of that name, whether he's in the show yet, back or not, which I hope he is. Anyway, And he'll be like, this is the guy that, got Cobra Kai banned. Like, this guy should not be opposing me. Like, I'm the only reason, you're here today. And, if Johnny says something like that, it'd be an interesting scene because Terry Silver would obviously just laugh this off and be like, ha, dude, there's something little that you don't know. I'm the one who founded, this dojo in the first place. I'm even bigger, than Kreese. I'm even, long ago, when it comes to the start of Cobra Kai than Kreese. And, I'm the ultimate starter here. I'm the ultimate reason that you even know what Cobra Kai was, or you even know any karate and have a chance against people like us. And then he'll be like, not really. You don't really have a chance. But I really think that Terry Silver, he doesn't take any credit from anyone. There is nothing he is scared to do. And since he has Johnny Lawrence, his son, Robbie Keane, and in the cusp of his hands now, and Miguel is obviously still in kind of critical condition, and Johnny's obviously, trying to uplift him still, it is going to be very interesting to see the measures that Terry Silver will go to provoke Johnny, because he'll see that Johnny is a hammerhead. He obviously thinks he's more of a hammerhead and could get the best out of everyone. We know that. But he will see that it's not just Danny Boy, as he refers it to, that, he's very obviously confident that he can, down and, obviously has the better of. He will see that Daniel has a stronger partner, and that will honestly maybe make and, push Terry Silver to take things even to more extreme measures, causing more trouble for Johnny that would provoke Johnny. And we know that Johnny is not a person, just for Terry Silver, I was kind of inconclusive there, just to make sure that he gets the better of Johnny and weakens, as he would refer, just like Kreese does, his soldiers, and, shows Johnny, how much of not a joke he really is, and that, it's not Kreese that they should be afraid of, and, it's not one man like they thought that they were going to take down. I mean, they're definitely going to be thinking before Terry Silver gets revealed, Kreese is one man. We have this. I mean, really, you think Kreese could put up a fight against us? I mean, heck, we both basically beat him one-on-one in a fight. I mean, we got the more soldiers. We got Hawk now. Miguel's, building up. Samantha's obviously a great fighter. We got more students right now. We've got this in the bag, and we are going to end this once for all, get back to regular lives. When Silver, though, and if Mike Barnes does come back in his own Cobra Kai side, Daniel will be drained. Daniel will be drained. Johnny will not be drained as easily, but there is going to be something that happens, in my opinion, that lets Johnny know that Daniel was right about how crazy and insane and sick, and the measures that this guy, Terry Silver, that Daniel will tell him will take. And one of the most interesting also scenes that I'm looking forward to, when Daniel tells Johnny that he was a Cobra Kai student. Man, a lot of people have been ignoring that too much, that I've been watching their vlogs and everything. You got to throw that in there. That is going to be epic. I mean, Daniel will be like, Johnny won't understand it because, all the havoc and trouble they caused him just for the year before. But, he'll tell the story, and that'll obviously, lead to, maybe Johnny being convinced of how bad Terry Silver is, because the only reason he joined is, Terry Silver's master manipulation. But Johnny, we know, he does not take any credit from anyone. He does not back down from anyone. So, the thing is, if Terry Silver goes too far in his measures and really, really hurts a loved one of Johnny's, even if it's Robbie, his own student, if he does something that, or, makes Robbie do something really, really bad, that impacts something to Johnny's, or, just impacts Johnny's heart, that his son would do that, and he, obviously has the speculation, knows that had to come from Silver, he ain't backing down. But we know Terry Silver, he don't give a crap. He will do anything. So how? That's the war. Terry Silver and Johnny Lawrence, that's the war. I mean, that you really need to start framing this season about almost. I could almost say that, because they're the two best fighters out of the four. And they're the two biggest hammerheads. And really, they're, in my opinion, when it comes to making a difference and increasing that dojo's chance, either dojo, of winning the tournament, Terry Silver is the king to Cobra Kai, and Johnny Lawrence is the king to Miyagi-Do. He'll bring Miyagi-Do what they've been missing, and we're obviously know that they're going to make it a plot that Terry Silver will, make Cobra Kai, just a stronger and, double crazier place now that, him and Kreese, more than double crazier place since he's crazier and Kreese, and now, there's an extra man, to double the support there is just when it comes to, amount of people. One times two is two. But we know, Silver really does. He's a better teacher and, knows karate better, can teach better things to kids that they don't know. He might teach them killer points, like actual, like killer points, awesome points that will win every fight, but could, really take it to where they get injured and the fight's over. That Silver may know after all these years, and even back then he could have, but John Kreese, he's really not a master at it. I mean, Kreese is more basic, just but kicking, basic, fighting. Like Terry Silver, I'm not obviously saying that he'll be in the road of Miyagi-Do. Maybe he'll be more on the road of Chosen. That Daniel will bring. And I made a video, and it was one of my least, which is very surprising. I guess it just don't have a catchy enough title or something, the way I worded it out. I don't know. I can't really tell you what it is, but the video on my channel, you'd have to go way, way back. I honestly think it's potential that we'll see Daniel teach Johnny the techniques that Chosen taught him, in season 3 over in Okinawa, just in case, there is a fight. And he might, demonstrate that to the students, and that really, might advance, Miyagi-Do in the street fight, because it almost might make sense if Cobra Kai, is going to win this tournament, which seems more and more likely to everybody now. I'd honestly say Robbie and Hawk are level, and if you just asked me that a month ago or two, I would have said Hawk still all the way. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. With all the convincing and just the better logical thinking that I've been doing, more of it as the season gets closer. Might have to listen to the music. Cobra Kai has a good chance of winning this, obviously, at this point. But when it comes to, if Cobra Kai was to win the tournament, you would think that Miyagi-Do might win the mid-season fight, even if Silver's, back into the picture by then. That would make you fool. Like, wait a minute, Silver's coming back. I mean, still dominant. They must be doing a kick butt job. Things are going that way, and then the tournament comes around, they lose. That's the way I think they should do it. Whoever wins the mid-season big street fight, the things that kick up a gear out of the two dojos, should not be the ultimate winner in the end of that season. That's how I think. But, who knows how they go with it. But I just tell you, once again, I'm really excited to see Johnny and Terry Silver's dynamic. It is going to be great. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you leave your comments down below on any thoughts that you have about Terry Silver or Johnny or anything else. I'd love to be able to produce now. Skater, I'll get back as soon as the game of support. Thank me, please. And leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Share this video. Can you need all these get? I'm sure someone out there who personally who need likes these videos. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not. And if you enjoy this channel, Skynet, check out my other videos or not. Need all views I get. All right, guys. Love you guys. See you guys in the next one. So take care. Oh. If you're watching this video, check out my previous video with the thumbnail. Me. And you can tell that's my smartphone with a picture of a curly-headed dude. It's very, it's not got many views, but it's about a new character on the IMDb page that stuck out rather particular to me, and I'll explain why in that video. So check it out if you are not. There's not many views to it. Hopefully this video gets a lot of views. I'm waiting. I'm going to upload. Bye, guys. See you guys.